so tired of losing, bro.
Tired of losing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sucks for you. Because I'm in the king seat, baby.
Oh, I'm sure there's no better way to get to the king seat than throwing a not flat back.
All right, go ahead. Make fun of it all you want, but the difference is I'm in the king seat and you're
I was
not.
in the king seat.
Yeah? Well, you know what your problem is, huh?
No, I don't.
Don't worry. I got you. Just chug.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome into the King Seat Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel D. May. This is my co-host, Brian B. Betancourt. Episode 18, right, B?
That's right, episode 18.
We got the national doubles champs on for an interview.
That's right. Great interview we did with them this past week. Fresh off their victory. On their way to a blind draw, they took some time to sit with us.
Yes, sir. ACL Pro Kyle Malone, ACL Pro Cody Johnson.
That's right. Rookie Pro Cody Johnson.
Yep, we have an awesome interview with them, guys. We do have a game coming up with them later as well. We have a national recap planned. We have clips of the week, the spotlight player of the week, our random fact, the usual stuff you expect every episode, right, B?
That's right. But also, it's BagMania week, D-May.
It is, guys.
BagMania.
Ooh.
Countdown, baby. 2 more days, and we're off to Cali.
Yes, sir. Thursday, we are going to California. I've never been to California, B. I know I've talked about this quite a bit. So
No, it's a shame.
really excited.
It's a shame.
I just can't wait to see the weather. I'm not gonna lie.
I already looked at it, so it's supposed to be like in the highs of the 70s during the day. The low is like the 40s, but beautiful weather.
We're flying into San Diego.
Yeah.
Can't
What
wait.
do they call it, San Diego?
San Diego?
Yeah, what do they call it?
What do you mean? Is there a joke? I guess I'm missing a joke here. My bad.
You ever seen Anchors Man?
Yeah, but the only thing I remember was San Diego.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't know where we're going with
I'd
that.
rather not say. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you do.
It's been a while, guys. It's been a while for me. But all right, B, if you're ready, dude, I think we should.
Actually, I don't even know if that came from Anchorman, but I think they said on Anchorman too.
I know they say the San Diego part.
Yeah,
You call
it's
it.
something else. But I'm ready, man. Let's get started.
We'll jump into the Nationals recap.
That's right.
And as usual, guys, we're going to take the seat here. We're going to give them the main stage.
That's right.
The bigger view, right? They're the champs, not us. We're just the hosts.
I mean, it seems like so long ago now that the Nationals happened, but we got to recap. We got to talk about it, man. There was it's just some surprises, some not surprises, right?
Like this guy right
Yeah.
here.
Not so surprised, going into it. Everybody talking about all these second place finishes that he's been getting in these opens, and then what does he do? He just beats the crap out of everybody. Didn't lose a game.
Insane performance, B. And honestly, I'm convinced I can keep this picture on the singles all year long.
Probably so. I mean, that'd be a safe bet. I mean, he's good. I think that'd be a safe bet. And then he had a run-in before he made it to the broadcast court. He had to play Mark Richards, who he owed one, right? Because Mark Richards beat him at the Open in Louisville a couple weeks prior. And Mark Richards just been on fire. Another rookie that's been coming out of nowhere. Some of us knew who he was before, but now everybody knows who he is. But that guy had a tight game with him. And then he came up to Doug Zaff in the broadcast court and just, props to Doug Zaff for making it that far. We know how good of a player Doug Zaff is, but Matt Guy I'm under the bright lights now. He's like, this isn't just, the ACL Digital Network. This is ESPN, and I'm going to make it happen.
I actually read a stat, B, and I don't know if this is true. I think
Probably not.
Somebody might have told me this. I don't remember who. But they said Matt Guy has not lost a game in bracket play singles all season. Not just the national, like any of the opens he's been to. He has not lost a single match in his bracket.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It's definitely easy to believe that, and you could see why. I mean, when you look at these PPRs that are getting put out, I mean, just this past week, not only did he win the Nationals, I mean, he won the Mid-South Conference, and that big gauntlet of a match he had.
Where he threw like an 11-6 versus Double D.
Versus Double D, right?
Yep.
Versus Double D,
that was insane.
So shout out to winning the Mid-South Conference as well, Matt Guy. But this guy,
dude, it was 96 out of 100 bags. I think he threw in the hole. 98 out of 100.
I don't know. I try not to look at it too much. It makes me want to quit playing.
Dude, I have trouble throwing 16 in a row. Like, if you give me 16 bags, I guarantee I'll miss 4 of them.
Threw a perfect game this past weekend against Kobe Costanza. I mean, granted, it was only 3 rounds. But it's 12 in a row, man. 12 in a row. But no. I mean, what Matt Guy's doing is unreal.
I think it was Tyler Cobb that gave me that. But I don't know. I'll check myself on that.
Okay.
Whoever it was, let me know. Anyway, speaking of who Matt Guy had a phenomenal game against, who also shot well, senior singles champion at the National as well.
Double D, right? And he faced off Chucky Love. And Chucky Love, man, he's just been playing lights out these past few months. Double D was able to hold him off. I mean, he's Double D, right? Damon Dennis. He's your world champ from last year, not just the seniors singles champ, but they do have a few more seniors coming in this year, like a Jimmy McGuffin. And like I said, in the way Chucky Love's playing, but Double D is Double D, just doing what he does.
No, he's a beast. And I mean, the first time I ever saw him was that famous shot that I'm sure everybody's seen around.
The and one.
Yeah, you think I can knock him off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's still insane.
Yeah.
It's even more electrifying to see him in person. Going to the Nationals, double champs. They're on this episode, guys.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, Cody Johnson and Kyle Malone. I mean, and everybody's been talking about him, right, since it's happened. So we won't beat a dead horse, but these guys, I mean, they played incredible, and we'll talk about a little more once we get into the interview, so we won't say too much. But all I could say is it wouldn't be surprised to see them back in the winner's circle again.
Nope, they are on fire for sure. We also have
Diane Renner and Sarah Cassidy, right? I mean, they won it, and everybody going into this, you knew they'd be up there, but everybody said like Samantha Finley and Rosie Streaker were going to be the team to take down, and that's exactly what they did. So they took them down. I mean, they faced off. I mean, props to Lori Dool and Connie Altice. They played them in the final. So Cheyenne and Sarah, two Floridians, so they're very familiar with each other. And they played together a lot of times, and they won the women's doubles.
I think it's crazy that I know this has been almost 2 weeks at this point, but I don't. It's crazy how you remember all this. I feel like I've seen them play cornhole on since then. So it's kind of crazy though.
Yeah.
All right, and then last but not least, the blind draw. Another familiar face there, right?
Yeah.
Saw him earlier in doubles.
Yeah, Kyle Malone, right? He had a great weekend, And then when we did the interview with him, he asked, if has anybody won all three, the blind draw, the doubles, and the and the singles, right? And actually, when we were interviewing them, I was like, I got the man to ask. I know who to ask, right? Anthony Ione. So I messaged Anthony Ione, and he said, no, man. He said the only person he think came close to it was Ryan Windsor. It was Ryan Windsor, and that was back at this past season, right? And Ryan Windsor almost pulled it off, if you remember, in the at Rock Hill at Worlds or whatever you will call it, but at the final, whatever the final tournament, he played. That's when he had to play Cheyenne to go to the championship against Trey Birchfield in a great match, and Cheyenne took him down. So he was that close to getting that doubles, blind draw, and singles victory last year. But now Kyle Malone has all season to do it. He got that one out the way, and we can't go without giving a shout to Cameron Plessler as well. He obviously shot great in the blind draw, so they took it down. It was a great weekend for Kyle and a good way for the weekend to finish off for Cameron.
And a familiar shirt there Cameron's wearing as well, right?
That's right, baby. The Black Sheep Baggers, one of our shirts, sponsors. And I believe they were actually throwing Black Sheep bags. I don't know exactly which ones they were throwing, but I believe they were throwing Black Sheep bags on Sunday as well. So congratulations.
Awesome. And let's go
here
back.
We are again. Look at me.
Let's go back to the studio view, B, because I think we do want to talk a little bit about this Logic board giveaway, right?
Yeah. Logic Cornhole is they're a board company out west in the California area. Spoke to those guys. They're actually a sponsor of BagMania coming up. They're doing a custom board giveaway, right? And like I said last time, we all know the cost of wood right now, just constantly going up. Well, these guys make quality boards, and what they wanted to do was do a raffle for a club where they send a custom set of boards to any club that has to be inside the USA. So if you're a club owner and you want to get into this raffle, what you have to do is you have to go to Logic Cornhole on Facebook, and you can see it pop right up. You're going to have to like the post and share the post, and that's going to enter you to the raffle to get a free set of custom boards. And we will be doing that raffle. I think the deadline for that is the 25th, which I believe is the first day of BagMania. And we will be doing that raffle either that Saturday or Sunday on the live stream. So if you're a club owner, or you're part of a club. If you're watching this, we imagine you're part of some club, some cornhole club. Make sure you let that club owner know, or you can even submit the club. Submit it for that club, let that club owner know we got this raffle going on. I mean, just to like and share and win a custom set of boards would be pretty sweet.
That would be sweet. That would definitely be sweet. Winning anything is sweet.
Yeah, I mean, winning anything for free for not doing much, it's and then nothing really comes free these days, right? So, I mean, it's why not do it? Why not do it?
I agree.
So, but we got a great episode coming up, right? I mean, this is gonna be fun. The interview's fun, the game's fun, but I think it's time to get everybody's favorite part, right? You know what they want to see.
The clips of the week.
The clips of the week.
All right, let's go, B.
To the throw!
All right, guys, welcome back. Time for some clips of the week, right, B?
Yeah, look how excited I am.
You do look really excited.
I love clips of the week, man, just like everybody else. I don't want to listen to us talk. I mean, they do maybe a little bit, but they'd rather see some cool clips.
They would, man. And who's clips of the week sponsored by?
Our boys from Black Sheep Baggers, right? Black Sheep Baggers is sponsoring clips of the week. Thank y'all for your support. If you're looking to get anything from Black Sheep Baggers, go to blacksheepbaggers.com. 10% off. Use the discount code KingSeat10.
Yes, sir. And we just wanted to point that out, guys, in case you couldn't tell by the wonderful lit up room, right, B?
That's right.
All right, I'm ready to start off my first clip, man.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, let's go. Producer, first clip.
Okay.
All right, so I'm assuming this is mid timeout.
Mid-time out. This is at the Nationals, right? So this was Greg Kulos, or Polos, I believe. How you say his name? But better than his name was the shot.
What? That was nasty.
All 3 bags, right? And then
He'd
if you
love to
see
see
here
it.
too, like I mean, it might be hard for you to see, but the score is 20-11. He's down, so he's got to get all these in.
Okay, so if he misses, he gotcha. Clutch.
Ooh,
Very clutch, Mr. Greg. Very clutch.
Great
I like
shot.
how I like
Great
the color
shot.
of his bags too. I feel like it makes it easy to see,
yeah.
what's going on here.
Well,
With
he was thinking about it. Let me use green bags in case I
Yeah.
want to get on clips of the week.
I bet he did. It's all part of the plan, B. It's
Yep.
all part of the plan.
But it was a great drag, taking all 3 bags.
It was nasty, and that's the shot, right? That's the one everybody always says is, this is, oh man, that would be a highlight. This is a highlight shot. Here you go.
It
You
is,
always,
I mean, 'cause you see, when one of them looks like they're in a little bit, the other one's clearly had to come up short and take that one in with them.
I've just
so-
had this shot a lot, B, and I've missed it, unfortunately. So shout out to him, because he nailed it. Beautiful, beautiful,
Beautiful shot.
Definitely clips of the week worthy, if I could say so myself.
That's right. I'll
See what
take
else
it.
we
What's
got here,
next?
B. Let's go on to the next one.
Ooh. What's going on here? There's a couple things I like about this clip, right?
One, it's Brendan Ballard, right?
Yeah,
I already
it's
know.
Brendan Ballard,
I already know
right?
that.
And the other one, you look everybody looking to the left, cameo from our boy Dayton Weber.
Oh shit!
Cameo from our boy Dayton Weber. And then you get this 6 shot.
Ooh, wait a minute. I was so distracted by the cameo.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
it's great, right? Dayton said, this might be on clips of the week. Let me make a little cameo.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Look at him like, oh. What's up, Dayton? Don't mind me
boy.
just passing through.
My boy.
And Brendan goes ahead and bar soap.
Wow.
Bar soap.
Jar of peanut butter. Still on the board.
Well,
The youngins say, right?
that's right. Jar of peanut butter. Was it crunchy or whipped?
Sure, that's a good question. We'll have to ask him.
I like the crunchy peanut butter. Look at Dayton.
I like how the cameo's in there. That's a
yeah,
good
bro,
one.
that's incredible. It's incredible.
I wonder if he waited for him to pass by before he shot the
He
bag.
had to have, because if you look, you got Andrew Guy there, you got Mason, and you got KB, and then they're all like sitting there like, oh wait, what's going on here? So Brendan gave him
He's
a
like,
second.
let me wait. That
Let me
way.
wait. I don't want him to take my spotlight. And boom, boom, he hits the shot.
It's funny, B, because anything when I'm playing, if the person next to me is in the same rhythm, throws me off. If
Yeah,
somebody's moving too fast behind, anything throws me off, guys. Like I get thrown off so easily. I guess I just find it crazy that other people wait too, because I'll
Yeah.
wait a long time because somebody they're not even stepping out. I'm just waiting for them to throw.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't want to be in the same pitch rhythm as them.
Well, not with that, but just like with people walking on the other side, sometimes too close, I'll wait. I feel like it'll take me.
See, with me, I don't even think it's too close. A lot of times, I just like
I'm not focused enough, I guess, as they would say.
gotta be able to, you gotta stay zone in.
That's right, baby. Tunnel vision.
All right, let's see what else we got. Let's go on to the next clip. We're rambling.
Tunnel vision.
Oh, this is a classic.
Dude, this shot was great. So I was watching this match when it happened. And Jamie and Matt were talking like what he should do. And he was like, Matt's telling basically just to, lay up, take the 2 points. Lay up, we get 8, they get 6, take the 2 points. And Jamie's like, I think I can and one them. I think I can and one them. Matt's like, I don't know. He's like, just lay up, just lay up. Jamie says, I'm going to do it. What does he do? It was just funny because it went off for like 30 seconds before he decided to shoot the shot. Them two just going back and forth. And Jamie hit it.
Yeah, I just remember, was it Mark Isley who was filming it?
Yeah, I must.
Yeah, and I heard him ranting. He's going for the M1.
Yeah.
And then Jamie hit it, and then he started saying something to Matt, but it was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, you couldn't tell what he said.
It sounded something like, "You're not the only one that gets to make the highlight reel." Like, I will not lay up.
Poor little
I'm
John
good too, right?
played victim to that. I mean, that was a quick game too. I mean, Jamie and Matt were on a heater. They were on a roll then, and then they made quick work of Delbert and Little John that game. But I mean, and Jamie hit a couple of these throughout that tournament at Nationals. They were pretty sick.
He is a beast.
It's just funny, when you're talking to Matt Guy and he tells you to lay up, and it's Matt Guy, and you're like, well, no.
Yeah, I'm good too, man.
Yeah. I mean, I could do this.
Jamie Graham's one of the best in the world too.
Yeah. Like, what would you do? We know what Matt Guy would do. Would he lay up for that and take the 2? No. He's going to shoot the airmail. So Jamie said, I want to do it too. And he
What I'm
did.
talking about. I like it.
That was a great shot.
That is. I like it.
Sorry, Little John.
Yep. We love you. All right, we're going to switch views here a little bit, B. We're going to go to the bigger screen. We're going to go to some widescreen action.
We upgraded.
Yeah, we have 2 more sideways clips here, so
Okay.
let's take a look, see what we got. Looks like it's from our regional.
Oh, our regional this past weekend. Of course, the Cobbs. Everybody's favorite.
Yeah, Kobe Costanza played with Tyler Cobb in this. Looks
Yep.
like it's in doubles versus Hubby and Tice. Hubby and Tice are known for some big upsets too, man. They're always a contender.
Ooh, it's hard to see, but that was like not much of the hole open at all.
So did Kobe airmail it and then Tice airmailed it?
Right. Kobe goes in and he brings his bag a little closer in, as you can see there.
No, there's less room for Tice.
Yeah. Tice is like, come on. I'm going without it.
Oh, let's go, bro. Let's go.
And Tyler's like, "Damn, how the hell did he hit that shot?"
That's awesome. Yeah, and I mean, all 4 of these players, right, B? All 4 of these players we know are capable of insane shots.
Yeah.
We've seen them do it time and time again, especially at our own regionals. This is the reason I don't win, because I'm stuck playing these guys every week.
Well,
but it's good to see Tice Cobb nailing some. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff, Tice.
my man Tice.
All right, I think we have another one from the regional.
Oof. Who's that good looking guy?
Oh, no way.
With the goofy socks. I think the socks.
How did this guy get on? Who the hell put him on?
I don't
Clip of the
know.
week?
It's got to be a good one, though. It's got to be a good one. But I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I wish we could zoom in on these boards. I feel like they're a
Wow.
little far away.
Yeah, they are. It's hard to see. But I can tell you exactly how it went. I think I was the one. I think I remember this game. I think I was a part of it.
Ooh.
So as you can see there, the scoreboard is 19-17.
So break down the scenario. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna break it down a portion. Well, it's because Brent says you have 2 things, right? You can either try and slide in and push your bag with it and go in without it, or you can shoot the airmail. It's a little bit of a harder shot, and you can see me yelling at Brent saying, "I want to shoot the airmail. I want to be on clips of the week."
Is that really what you said?
I swear, if this had sound, you could hear it. And then, so I had to, like I said, they had 19. This was, I think it's, at this point, it is what, 6-4, or 8-4. I can't remember.
You had to go in, basically?
Basically, I had to go in, and I had to push one with it. So, yeah, so it's 8-4 at this point. I mean, not 8-4. It was 8-2. I lied. It was 8-2 because I threw the first one off the board, right? So that's me. You see, those are his 2 bags out to the right. His other 2 are in, and I have one in front where Brent told me I could push in, and I have one in the back. So I had to take 2 in. I know my slide game is the best, and not to mention they were pinched a little bit in between those 2 bags. So I thought the second one might not go with it. I thought the safest bet was to throw the airmail, and I know it's probably a lower percentage shot, but I was feeling it.
So you couldn't even slide because if you just push one in, you still lose by 2. Right?
Exactly.
They would score.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So
They
you had to
win the
make
game.
sure you get 2 bags. That was clutch. Clutch.
So I mean, I'm granted I did give up 1 point there, right? But I still saved the game, and we actually went on to win that game. So it was a pretty clutch shot, and win the next game after.
Yeah, see Brent's reaction.
Yeah,
He's like, you could tell you said you wanted to make clips of the week because he's like, all right. She throws his hands down. He's like, oh, all right.
all right, that works. That works. And Tom tells me good shot after, but
Good shot, B. Good shot. I think
Yeah.
you got a little too much airtime here.
Wow.
Need to take him off. Feel like he's getting a little too
Thank you for producer
a little
for
too
putting that
cocky
one in
over
there.
here.
So, but
Yeah, I don't know who submitted that clip, guys, but thanks
yeah,
a lot.
well, thank
Good
you.
looking out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support for watching. But anyways, another good round of clips of the week. Make sure you guys, like I said, like me and D May always say. I mean, if you see any cool clips throughout the week, any trick shots, doesn't always have to be like a big clutch shot in term. Any trick shots, funny shots, big shots that you think would make it on clips of the week, please feel free to submit to us or the King C podcast page. We'd love to have them. The more clips, the better. We like having options to choose from. So for those of you who did send some in, we appreciate that. All right.
All right, B. Well, let's get out of these King outfits.
Well,
Let's,
that's
I think we got a spotlight player of the week.
Oh yeah,
coming
we
up.
need to highlight this guy.
Welcome back. Always a good time in the throne, right, B?
Yeah, I mean, when yours truly makes clips of the week, that's when you know it's a good week, right? Or you're struggling for clips.
Yeah, that's probably more what it is, guys. So please remember to submit those clips if you can, because if not, I can't keep having this guy make the show.
Wow.
I mean, it's terrible. Send help. SOS.
It is what it is.
SOS. Anyway, we do want to our spotlight player segment of the week, right, B?
That's right.
Where we spotlight one player who goes above and beyond, who's not pro and goes above and beyond in the cornhole world, right, B?
That's right. Somebody, yeah, I mean, like you said, who's not pro and goes above and beyond to, grow the community, do great things for the community, grow the sport, as I should have said. But, and he's always looking to help. And I've been fortunate to know this guy, probably, I don't know, a few months now, 6, 7 months. But every time I talk to him, and everybody you hear talk about this guy has nothing but good things to say about him. So.
All right. So, drum roll, B.
It's getting better.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I just like it. Everybody at home, we laugh at it. It's great.
I feel like it's getting better. Whatever.
I
feel like you're jealous because you can't do it. Come on, let's show the people who our spotlight players.
All right, real drum roll this time, y'all. Oh, shit, huh?
Oh, boy.
Brandon Thompson, what's going on?
What do you mean what's going on? You act like you're talking to him.
Is he not here? We don't have him on the line?
No. It's just one of his great faces and pictures.
Hashtag Airwolf Athletics, y'all. Hashtag Grow the Pack.
Yeah. Mr. Brandon Thompson, huh? I mean, this guy here, I think he's long overdue for a spotlight player of the week, right? He plays cornhole. He loves the game. And he's always doing anything he can to help support anybody, right?
He really is, guys. And he's been supporting our local players for quite some time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, he supports players from all over. He's been a big supporter of the podcast as well, ever since we started. We were fortunate to meet him back in Rock Hill back in August, and have a couple beers with him and just talk, kind of BS and talk about things outside of cornhole. But this guy, like I said, I mean, he loves the game. You won't hear anybody say anything bad about him. Obviously, Airwolf Athletics, everybody knows what Airwolf Athletics is, right? They're growing the pack. They do a lot. And they even do stuff with disc golf, which a lot of people probably don't even know. He's from Hawaii. He's just a great person in general, right? And I'll give you an example, right? Obviously, he's, like I said, he's helped support us, but him and Nick Thompson, from Michelle Thompson's husband from Girls Throw 2, when they were just at this past national, they were playing a little friendly game, and they're like, man, comment who you think is going to win and pick a charity of your choice, and the loser will send $100 over to the charity. I commented on there, and I think it was some animal rights charity or something like that. Well, Brandon unfortunately ended up losing, but he didn't hesitate to send that $100 over to the foundation. So, I mean, they weren't playing for each other; they were playing for charity. So it's just they're not pros. They were just having fun with it and making a fun little friendly game out of it. So, I mean, that's just the type of things that Brandon does. He wants to make sure that people that represent Airwolf Athletics do it the right way. People in the cornhole community are doing what they can to make it grow. And he's a people pleaser, man. He just wants to make everybody better in general. So that's all I can say, if that wasn't enough.
No, I mean, I think that was great, B. I think that really captured, who Brandon is as a person. And I'm sure you guys have seen Airwolf Athletics. It's everywhere, right? Yeah. I mean, you're seeing all kinds of people with the cool jerseys they have, the shirts. I mean, it really kind of took
patches.
the cornhole.
They got some cool patches, a bunch of different patches.
Oh, yeah. I think I actually have one of those on my... I need to get that new Zuka thing for the patches. Cause I feel like it's on my old bags. But, yeah, I mean, you'll see it everywhere, guys, and there's good reason.
Yeah.
And there's good reason. So thank you, Brandon, for all you do.
Thank you for being Spotlight Player.
Yeah, keep kicking ass, man. Keep kicking ass. And anyway, guys, if you guys have anyone that you would like to submit as a potential Spotlight Player of the Week, please either message Brian and I on Facebook or just message the King Seat Podcast, and we will evaluate and see if we can get them on here.
That's right. That is right.
So let's go back to the studio, B, and let's get to the random fact segment. What you got this week for us? Let us know.
Oh, I'm going first?
If not, I can go first. Don't matter. I already know what I want to say.
You usually say the best for last. So
Okay.
But I'll go first.
All right. See what you got.
Did you ever used to eat Frosted Flakes when you were younger?
Yes.
With Tony the Tiger?
Yes.
You know? But what did he say?
They're great.
Anyways, I don't know why. I used to eat Frosted Flakes too, and I chop up some bananas, add a little extra sugar, and I tear it up. I mean, that's my random fact. But no, I brought that up because tigers, tigers, they're striped, right? Their fur is striped, obviously. Well, their skin is striped as well. Not just their fur, but underneath their fur, their skin is striped as well.
Did not know that one.
Me neither.
Very interesting. That's a good one.
They have striped skin.
So if you shave a tiger, they're still striped.
They're still striped, right?
I wonder if zebras are like that as well.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Or leopards.
It still wouldn't look as cool as a tiger.
Maybe not, but
shout out to Tony the Tiger.
Interesting. That's a pretty good one. Well,
what do you have?
If it's my turn,
I guess so.
Do you remember times before coronavirus when everybody used to actually drive to work?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what if I told you every time you're stopping at a red light, it's about 30 to 60 seconds.
Sometimes it feels like
it can feel a lot longer than that. That's being very basic, but
right.
Essentially, if we add up that 30 to 60 seconds, you're looking at like 56 days a year.
Okay, that you spend at a stop.
Yeah, you're sitting at red light 56 days a year.
I mean, that's believable.
And I know that sounds crazy. Or not 56 days. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. 56 hours a year.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, maybe.
Let me rephrase. 56 days a year, bro. That would be a terrible year. Okay, that would be an extremely awful. It might feel like it's 56 days, but it's actually 56
Still believable.
hours
I mean, because that's how long it feels.
Yeah. So it's 56 hours a year. Let me correct that right now. But I mean, what age do most people retire? 65?
65, yeah, between 60 and 70.
So you're looking at a total of, if we add that time up, about 122 days.
In a lifetime?
In your whole, before you from 18 to when you retire.
Okay, I was going to ask if you're talking like before you start
driving.
No,
so once you start, let's say 16, you start driving until 65. About 122 days you were sitting at a stoplight. That's about 4 months of your life you were sitting at a stoplight.
That's true. That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy, right? I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, if we could just, develop teleportation, we'd probably be good.
Some people probably don't mind that much, because a good driver like myself, I'm not on the phone when I'm driving, but I want to get to that spotlight, I can get on the phone, so.
My dog is playing with her ball in her playpen right now. You can hear her barking.
Doesn't matter.
And she's yelling at it. Sorry, y'all.
So yeah, I mean, that's a good fact.
Yeah, I try. Well, let's get to the interview because she is going crazy here, Big.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
All right, here we are with Cody Johnson and Malone, fresh off their big doubles win at the first Pro National in Vegas. I mean, it's got to be tough to win in Vegas, just period. With all the extracurriculars going on, But thank y'all for taking the time to sit with us, and congratulations on your big weekend. On your big win. So we always like to start it off with asking, how does it feel to be in the king seat?
Feels good. Finally here. I don't think I've ever been on the show. I like you guys. So it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We do, guys. And look, man, it was just I just want to say from not just the podcast, but all the fans at home, man, it was a pleasure to watch you guys this weekend. I mean, we had an awesome weekend of cornhole. Those of us that like to call it the cornhole red zone, where there's so many matches going on all over Facebook, multiple streams. So it was really awesome watching you guys play doubles. Great throwing, fellas.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, Kyle, just to get started with you, I mean, damn, dude, what a weekend, bro. I mean, you win doubles on Saturday, and then you turn around and win the blind draw. I mean, you couldn't save some winning for other people. I mean, how good of a weekend was that?
It was a very good weekend for me. I was feeling really good on the double side, of course, but I'm still looking for that big singles win.
Yeah.
Just can't seem to grab it.
I mean,
It feels good. I'm very proud of my partner for the way he performed this weekend. Kept his composure really well, especially being his first pro season, his first pro event in general. So props to him, and I'm more proud of him than I am myself.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that kind of leads right into the next thing. We were going to say, Cody, man, congratulations. Your first pro national event, and you win it all with your partner. I mean, way to set the bar for the rest of the season, eh,
yeah.
Right?
So,
yeah, I know.
How do you guys feel after that win? Did y'all celebrate or?
Oh man,
We went to eat and went to bed.
Yeah, we were kind of dead. We were so tired after it was kind of a long day, so we just went and grabbed some food and then headed up to the room and went to bed. Pretty much, yeah.
Nice. That's a true champion way to they won the tournament, no biggie.
Yeah.
Me and this guy, man, we win a tournament, bro. We win a blind draw. We out till 4 a.m. We throwing down.
It's like everything we want is going straight to the bar.
Yeah.
That's probably a problem we have, but whatever.
There was a big show or something going on inside the casino, so we kind of just took our loss on trying to find something to do and get in somewhere, and
Yeah, I guess when we win, it usually ain't in Vegas. So
yeah, I know. I mean, we know how confident both y'all in y'all's games, right? Going into the season, I obviously expect to win. You want to win. I mean, what kind of goals did y'all have? I mean, did you expect to win this weekend, or like going into what was like, man, let's have fun and do strong, or what?
I mean,
go ahead, you answer that.
Personally, playing with Kyle, he's been here before. He's done this before. Me being a rookie. All I'm looking to do is just pretty much try not to disappoint him. Honestly, I mean, it meant a lot for him to agree to play with me this year, and so really, I just try to do the best I can and try to not let him down. Honestly, and whatever happens after that happens.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys. I mean, y'all have been throwing these bags for a couple months. The Sure Shot Locos, right? That's a local company. And I mean, I know y'all throw that in doubles. Do y'all throw the Locos each in singles, or do y'all throw something different?
Cody primarily throws the Locos, I think. I picked up a set of Diablos at conference and threw with them a little bit because they were kind of fast. I won my bracket with them, so they weren't too bad, if I could say that. But I've also thrown the raids a little bit here and there. They're not released yet, but I've been tossing them around, and those are going to be money. Some very good carpet bags.
Yeah, we got to throw the raids with some a little. Mike let us try us out, I think last week or so. I mean, we're real good friends with Mike. I've been knowing him for years, unfortunately. But he's a good guy. So.
Sorry if y'all are hearing the dog go nuts. Everybody at home, man. My little nephew's over, and the dogs used to play him with him, so she's going to keep yelping or barking for a little bit, I'm sure, if he's in the room.
So, I mean, Kyle, we know who you are, right? We know, you've been playing for a while. I always like to say Kyle is sneaky good, right? He's not all over social media doing all these things like that, but you're always getting good finishes in tournaments, finishing towards the top, doing things like that. So I guess just to kind of take it back a little, how long have you been playing cornhole, and how'd you get into it?
I've been playing for a total of 8 years, going on 9. And my first year into playing, I did join the ACO, so I was on the pro circuit pretty quick from the get-go. So the last 8 years of nothing but the same competition, the same people, your Matt guys, your Cody Hendersons, your Adam Pisners, and so on and so forth. Man, to watch the game grow the way it has and the competition at the level the competition's at now is unreal. It just gets harder and harder every year,
Yeah. Well, that doesn't look like it in your aspect. Seems like it's just another day at the office for you. But
yeah, I like to just kind of play and let my game kind of do the talking itself.
Yeah.
I don't like to. I get a little nervous when I kind of record myself and at home and practicing and stuff. I kind of like to just, keep my arms straight and not worry about making every single bag at home,
Right.
Yeah, and I've actually gotten to experience that firsthand. I don't know if you remember this, Kyle. It's been a while, okay? But we actually played in Jacksonville last year. And if you watch the show, right, I think I mentioned it on the first episode that I was assassinated. All right, I've never lost in it so quickly in a cornhole game. And I'm not that bad, okay? I'm not elite, but I'm decent. I'm an okay advanced player. I have never lost this fast in my life. And I've never had somebody be so nice to me while he's just absolutely assassinating me, okay? Like, he is whooping my butt with the perfect block, airmails rolling, doing all this stuff. And then after every turn, when he scores like an 8 points, he looks over and he's like, "So, man, you're from New Orleans. I've never been there. So, like, if I came down, I'm like, I need you to like talk smack or something. You just scored the 8." So I've been there firsthand.
He probably felt bad for you.
He probably did. He's probably, man, this is something. Why is this guy playing advanced?
Yeah, he's like, why the hell didn't this guy stay in New Orleans? I wouldn't come all the way to Jacksonville.
Anyway, sorry to take us off track, but I don't know if you recall that. I didn't have the headband back then. I was a little bit less talented, maybe a little bit skinnier, but it happened, and I'll never forget it. So one day I will get my revenge.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's not right.
But Cody, the first time I saw you, I remember was last year at the Austin Open.
Yep.
And you were playing in doubles. You were playing on the broadcast court. And I remember I was just sitting there, I think like AJ and a couple other people. And some people were like, "Who is this? Who's this guy, Cody?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's the first time I've seen him." I'm like, he gets low with his throw. It's kind of a weird throw he's got going on. But I forgot exactly who you were playing with, but you were on money. You were throwing so good. I was like, this guy's going to be something, you could tell. He's either trying to prove himself or I don't know what, but like, because I never heard of you, right? And so,
right.
And then obviously, I watched you play all weekend, right? I watched most of y'all's games. I watched when y'all came back and through the losers bracket, and then y'all double dip, Jamie and Matt, so, and then you get on a broadcast court, and then this goes to both y'all, but y'all don't even hesitate. It's just like, all right, it's airmail, I'm just going to throw it like it's nothing. Like, you already know what you're going to do, which is cool. So, kudos to you. But, how long have you been playing cornhole?
So I started...
Second.
Yeah, I started playing probably back in when I was in high school, which was...
Oh, wow.
Geez, probably like 2008, maybe 2008, 2009. I started playing. And then, I kind of played on and off in college. And a couple of years after college, I wasn't, just kind of on and off playing. And then probably 2018, I started taking it a little more serious. And then, 2020 was like my first year to actually, try to go pro in ACL and like playing all the events and stuff. And that's when you saw me playing that Open in Texas. I was pretty much playing in anything I could go to last year to try to go pro. And, luckily I was able to do that, So, on and off, I've been playing for, probably, 14, 15 years, probably.
Wow. And so, this is the D-Make question that we always bring up, right?
Ask everybody.
I ask everybody this. I think there's a lot of people at home that might be, striving to, I guess, get to where you guys are at this game. So, how often do y'all practice, and what do you think got you to the top? What got you from that just advanced level of play to like the elite level where you're going to go out and win a national?
Consistency. That's the key nowadays. If you're not putting bags in the hole, you're not winning,
So do you think you developed that consistency from playing blind draws or just playing in your backyard or all together, or is it being able to do it under pressure?
Well, I know for me, I can say that when I first started really starting to take it seriously back in like 2018, 2019, I used to just throw by myself at the house and just practice for hours and, work on my throw. I would change little things every practice session. And then once I kind of dialed my throw in, I started just playing in more blind draws and not really practicing at the house as much, which, playing, there's pros and cons to doing both. But for me, playing in blind draws helps me more with game strategy and playing against opponents and learning how to play with somebody else as a teammate. as far as doubles goes, things like that. So
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay. I think that's fair. So do you guys, I mean, so now, Cody, now that y'all just play the blind draws, I mean, do you still play at home and then go to a blind draw? Is that the life of like an extremely elite cornhole player? Or you just go to blind draws and throw between the games there?
So how I kind of do it now is I'll just go to blind draws, but I'll show up an hour early and just practice for an hour with by myself, or if somebody walks up and throws with me, that's fine. But then you kind of get the best of both worlds, right? Because you get to practice for like an hour before the blind draw, and then you just play in the blind draw. And so I kind of get a little bit of both every night, pretty much.
It also kind of helps that our regionals are just ridiculous, man. Every single regional, we're playing Tanner and Jordan, we're playing Cheyenne and Dalton, we're playing Hasib and Brad Payton, and Mike Ferreira and Sarah Cassidy, Stephen Hunt and Ryan Love. They're not even pros. And Zach Scheibner, I mean, he's taken fourth in singles to me, Tanner, and Cheyenne at every regional in singles. I mean, we have just so much competition around us that every regional is almost like a little tiny conference in a way,
Yeah, I mean, that definitely helps. I mean, I don't think we're two of the greatest people, D-May, but we do have good competition too. I mean, we have the Cobbs that come all the time.
Yep.
Trey Hunt, who decides to drive 2.5 hours and play with us in our regionals, and then you got Ricky Can, Josh Borlon. Then you got people like a Sean Anderson, old school, that come. And I think that the competition, having that stiff competition helps. So, I mean, how long have y'all been playing together? I mean, y'all probably played together before. Like when did this partnership come about?
Last year, before I was a pro last year, we played in some regionals together, and then after I turned pro, is when we decided to play together this year, and that's honestly when we started playing together. I mean, we didn't really play much with each other before that.
Yeah. And man, let me tell you, it was a struggle at first.
Yeah,
we could not figure it out for anything.
See, I mean,
we were taking third in our regionals, man, and not even being in the finals of. I mean, I'm talking about every one of them, the first four maybe.
That's funny to me because I mean, watching y'all play, y'all might say 2 words to each other the whole time y'all are playing, right? Regardless of what the shot or the situation is. It's like, I mean, I know you both have confidence in each other, but y'all are probably like the quietest team I've ever seen. I think honestly, the only words I heard you say this past weekend was like, "Let's go, Cody," or like, "Finish this thing, Cody." I don't think and that was on the broadcast court. Other than that, it's just like, it's like an airmail shot or some kind of push. It's like, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. It's cool.
I mean, we haven't played together a lot, but I mean, we both know each other's games so well. I mean, Kyle's, I've known Kyle since he started playing probably. So, I mean, it just comes with, we have, I think more importantly than anything, we trust each other and we trust each other's games. So, I mean, that's why we don't talk as much, is because, I trust what Kyle's going to do and he trusts what I'm going to do. So.
No, that's good. I mean, how important do y'all think that chemistry is over just overall raw talent?
It's very important.
I think it's very important. I think deciding the way we match up against other teams is really important too. I usually throw on the inside and he usually throws on the outside, but particularly in doubles this past weekend, I started on the outside. And he came to me a couple games after and was like, "Hey, do you think we could switch?" Yeah, sure, of course. We switched and we never went back.
So did y'all switch before or after the game y'all lost?
Before.
It was before.
Yeah.
I think that might be why we don't do that well together.
I just can't play with you, bro. Your decisions are terrible and you're not good.
No, once he starts drinking, he tries buying you shots, and I'm like, dude, I'm a lightweight. I look like a heavyweight, but I'm a lightweight. Once I get past a certain limit, boys, my cornhole game, PPR drops to like a 5, easy.
I just try and loosen him up.
He tries to loosen me up too much.
So, I mean, obviously, you guys work and other things. So whenever y'all aren't playing cornhole, I mean, is there any other like fun hobbies y'all like to do?
I fish a lot.
Are you a saltwater fisherman or you like?
Mostly, yeah. I would rather drive an hour and 15 minutes to go saltwater fishing than 10 minutes to go freshwater fishing. So.
I hear you. I'm right there with you.
You, Cody?
I mean, I don't really do a whole lot outside of working cornhole these days, but I used to play video games a lot, but don't really do that as much anymore.
Yeah, it's always tough for me, man. Sometimes I want to play cornhole. Other times I'll play video games for a week. It gets rough. All right, guys. So top TV show of all time. Go. Just give me your favorite TV show you've ever watched.
I mean, for me, it's Breaking Bad.
Good choice. Good choice.
Oh,
we actually have
man.
jerseys down here that say Breaking Bags.
I've seen
Really
those,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Somebody made one for, I think their is it their dad?
It's like
had
a cancer, some kind of
something? Yeah.
benefit.
They did a benefit and they made them. They were awesome. They came out awesome.
What about you, Kyle?
A hard one. Man, Game of Thrones.
Really like.
Game of Thrones was a good one.
It was.
Yeah. That was
It ended terribly.
The ending, I don't know about the ending, but yeah, the show was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's actually probably 2 of my top 5. The 2 they just named.
I think I've probably rewatched it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, geez.
Really?
Have you read the books?
No, I haven't.
See, I
I
hear
wanna
good
see
things
the
about
new,
the books, but I'm not a reader.
I want to see the new House of Dragons that's coming out, though. I want to see that. Should be pretty
That's
good.
gonna be sweet.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I read the Game of Thrones books, and it's like Lady Stark isn't dead. She like comes back as like it's wild, bro. She gets a little revenge. She comes back as Lady Stoneheart. It's really cool. They changed a little bit in that thing, but anyway.
But I mean, so going forward, all right. I mean, you guys won double. You know, it's a great way to start the season, right? Most people are like, oh, I just hope we do good and we can find it towards the end of the season. Well, y'all found it right away. I mean, what kind of goals do you also have for the rest of the season? Whether it's doubles, singles, whatever. What are you looking forward to?
Very high expectations. It's hard not to after that.
Right.
Me and knock on wood, I will say the last time I won the first national of the season in doubles, we went on to win the next one too.
Yeah.
So I won't jinx it, but
Hey, well, we're pulling for you guys for sure, man.
What about singles wise? Are you guys having personal goals or anything for that?
I'm still chasing that for sure. It's been frustrating the last few years just because I've been so close so many times and just can't climb the hill.
Yeah, I'm just singles. I'm just, going to try to make some deep runs. I don't really have too many expectations, it being my first year as far as singles goes, but just going to throw my bags and, hopefully I can make some deep runs in some of these tournaments.
Has anybody ever won a singles, doubles, and a blind draw in the same season?
In the same season? I don't know. That's a good
That's a good question. It's a really good question. Where's Anthony Ione when you need him?
I don't know.
I feel like he'd know that.
I'll message him and ask him.
Something to look forward to.
I'm trying to think of single. I'm sure just singles and doubles for sure, but I don't know about a singles and doubles and blind draw.
Well,
I don't think anybody's done singles and doubles. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about the blind draw portion.
I'm gonna have to look.
I'll get you the answer to that. I'll try my best at least. So, all right,
guys. Any sponsors you guys want to thank before we go to the game?
Sure Shot and Elevate, of course.
Yep. Elevate.
Sure Shot and Elevate. Mike Norris has been so good to us so far. Nothing but confidence in us and nothing but, good wishes and rooting us on the whole time. And he's a great guy in general. Great friend. I've known him for a few years now.
He's all right.
Stephen Parr does a lot of Stephen Parr with Elevate does a lot of charity work too. So I look forward to doing some charity work this year with him.
Awesome, yeah. I will say Mike Norris is one of the few people when we first. I mean, I've been knowing him for too many years, but when I first told him we were doing this podcast and starting it out, he was like, "Look, just let me know what you need, and I'll help you out." So he's been a believer in us. So I guess
Sounds like Mike.
Thank him. So, but all right, with that, I mean, y'all ready to get to the game?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
All
We'll be
let's
right back.
do it.
One sec.
Right back.
Welcome back, guys. It is time for the game, right, B?
That's right. What's the name of
Who's
that?
that Cornhole Pro? Is it Who's That Cornhole Player? Did I mess that up? Who's that Cornhole Player? But they happen to all be pros, so. Anyway, guys, if you have not played this game before, we're going to show you a silhouette of a cornhole player or pro, and we just want you to guess who that person or persons is.
How many do we have?
We have 8 choices for you guys. If they get 7 out of the 8, they will win a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And a headband.
Okay.
Fair? Fair. If they don't win, they're probably still going to get a t-shirt and a headband.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, all right, guys. So, yeah, the way it's going to work, we're going to show you something. We actually have a 9th one we're going to show you as kind of a pregame. So, you could get 9 out of 9 if you're real superstars here. But
let's get it started.
Let's get it started. So, this is actually a pro doubles team.
That's us.
Oh my god.
It is. We thought we'd start off easy, B. Good call, Kyle. You got a good eye for this. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. Let's keep track of that.
How'd you know? Was it the hair?
Please.
Was it the hair that gave it away?
I think it was the trophy board right there. I can see the box this way.
Yeah.
And Cody's hair. His
is
feet
definitely,
posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Pete Rose. Y'all didn't know?
All right. Let's see what we got next for y'all. Y'all ready?
That's Noah Woo.
Is that Noah? Yeah.
Correct. All right. Let's mark this at the top, please,
start.
producer. We're definitely starting off strong here.
Alex Rawls.
Yeah, Alex Rawls, yeah.
These dudes are quick.
Bro, they are. I feel like they're getting these quick. All right. All right. They get a little harder. We started y'all off with some easier ones.
Trey Birchfield?
No.
No?
It looks like James Baldwin.
Which one are we going with, guys? I'll leave it up to y'all. Y'all are a team. We got to live or die by the sword here. Live together, die alone.
What do you think,
I'll
Cody?
let Kyle make the choice. I don't know. I saw Birchfield when I first looked at it, but I don't know.
You want to try? All right, let's try Birchfield.
Dang.
It was Baldwin. Yeah.
Hey, that's Baldwin is who it is. But hey, that's a lot of team trust there, B.
That's
You
right.
can see the chemistry already.
Lori Dool?
Yeah, Lori Dool.
Whew.
Yeah.
They were quick on that one. This one actually is pretty hard.
I forgot who it was. I think you should too.
I know who it is, but it's actually pretty hard.
What do you think, Cody?
I don't know. Nothing. Nobody's really popping out at me.
Me neither.
B doesn't know who it is either. But makes y'all feel it on you very better. Very popular person, I will say that. Pretty popular.
That's not Trey, is it?
No. I don't think so.
Face kind of looks like it. I don't know.
So I don't know if we give hints or we just let them.
You can give a hint if
I
you
don't
want. I have no idea.
The person may or may not throw ultra.
Man.
I'm still not getting nothing.
Definitely a hard one. But
Is it Doug?
y'all can take a guess. Who are we going with?
That doesn't really look like Doug, though.
No.
I don't know. Whatever you think, Kyle. I don't know.
I will say this too. I guess I'll kind of help him again. This person definitely practices a lot.
Jay Rubin.
Correct.
Ah,
That was a hard one, dude. I feel like
As
it's
soon as you
because of
said,
the way
as soon
he
as you said
standed.
practices a lot, I knew who it was.
yeah. I don't know why that one was so hard. Yeah.
All right, how about this one?
Bro, I forgot this one too.
This was pretty tough.
Dang.
Looks like Tanner. No way.
Could be. It could. It could be Tanner, bro.
I don't think so.
I don't.
That are y'all
I love.
going
They
with?
put a lot of thought into it. They really
know, bro,
look.
they
They,
did.
they, they. I like this. The teams is a lot more fun than a single person. I think.
Oh man.
The choice is y'all's.
Dang, dude.
All right. Time's ticking, boys. Let's go.
A second. Just go with Tanner.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That kind of looked like his regional picture that I remember. But
I think it was one that him and Campbell won. I just kind of pulled him off of the image. I felt like two of them together would be too easy. All right, how about this one?
Oh, man.
Bro, these are tough.
These are. These next two are probably the hard. Well, I think they're pretty difficult.
why am I leaning towards Tony Smith?
That's the name that came to my mind.
Yeah, we'll go with Tony Smith.
Tyler Cobb.
Oh, he wasn't rubbing his nipple was why.
Yeah, he didn't have the. We should have did the one. If I could find one with the one hand,
Right.
or one bag left, that'd have been perfect. All right, last one, guys, right here.
All right.
If you watched last week's show, this guy was on there, so he'd have an easy time here.
Oh man, I have a bad memory, y'all.
These are definitely tough, but I will say this: we have discussed this person today, as we have the majority of the people we have on here.
Yeah, I mean that's not much of a hint.
Well, hey, that's a hint. We've discussed this person today.
This guy's a rookie.
Yep, rookie.
This guy's a rookie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You want me to give him another hint?
Yeah, give him another one.
He's in y'all's conference.
What?
He's in our conference.
Bro, Kyle, how do we not know who this is right now?
I don't know. That's a. Oh my God, it's Trey Hunt.
Yeah.
I should
He's
have known.
a concert player, Trey Hunt, right?
That's right. That's right.
I
Unfortunately.
can't beat the guy, so I should have known it was him.
Oh, Kyle, just so you know too, Anthony responded to me. I messaged him. He said, I've tracked everything but Bonjo, I think. Let me check when I get home. He said, now he just needs that singles. So he's going to let me know.
And we will let you guys know at the show that are watching from home as well.
Yeah. Thank you,
As soon
Anthony.
as we
for the
find out.
Quick response.
Shout out to Anthony Ione for that one.
But
Anyway, thank you guys. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
fellas.
it. Well, the score will be at the top. Everybody at home that's watching. And
congrats again on y'all's big weekend. What a great way to start out the season. So, and I'm sure y'all have some more success coming to you this season. So keep it up, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks,
if we
guys.
see y'all in
Thanks,
any events
guys.
this year, we will definitely challenge y'all to a 2v2 for a beer. Right, B?
Well, if I can get another partner.
Yeah.
You know,
Look forward to it.
so.
Basically, we buy a lot of people free beers. I don't know if y'all caught this yet. Anyway, guys, thanks again. And all right, we'll be right back. That was an awesome game, right, B?
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
loves that game,
They
man.
do love that game, and Kyle Malone and Cody Johnson are really into it. You
And
know?
they were really
So,
good at it, too, man.
were- they were
Even
pretty
the ones they
solid.
missed, they were right there.
you know, I mean, I did get stumped on a couple of them as well, so I can't blame them, you know. But I mean, thanks again to those guys for that interview and taking the time. So
Yeah, it was definitely a pleasure. And I actually have a little bit of a game for you, B. Speaking of
come
getting
on.
stumped,
I'm ready.
so we can get it up here on the
ready.
screen. I know this. Hey, everybody at home, don't no hints. Don't let them know.
I don't need it. I know who this is. I see this guy probably 2 or 3 times a week at Cornhole. That's our boy, Gary Anderson. From French
Correct.
Quarter Realty, huh? What does he say, D-Man?
Hashtag let Gary sell it.
That's right. If you got any questions, you're looking to buy a house, sell a house, or have any questions in regards to that, reach out to our boy Gary Anderson at 504-894-4586. Hashtag let Gary sell it.
And special thanks to our other sponsors as well, right, B?
That's right, man. We got to thank Sure Shot Cornhole, Norris Platts Cornhole, Bark Apparel, Lucky Bags, our boys from Buffalo Boards, and then, of course, our latest,
Black Sheep Baggers.
Black Sheep Baggers. 10% off. Go to blacksheepbaggers.com and use King Seat 10. So thank you again to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, guys,
So-
we couldn't do this without you. And, BagMania coming up this week, B.
Oh, yeah.
3
Oh,
days.
yeah.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah. BagMania's coming, And what's going on with you?
I was trying to get the countdown to come up, but might be having some technical difficulties here.
This.
What the hell is going on?
Whoa. Hey!
Is this Cali? Is
Oh,
this
yeah.
California?
It will be. It will be.
I've never been
California,
here.
we're coming, baby. What's it say? 3 days?
Yes, sir.
3 days. Look, BagMania, we're ready. Look, guys, we can't wait to see everybody there, from our Crown City people to everybody else. And I know they got some big cash games on the horizon between RJ and Jay Hill. So y'all be ready, man. We're ready.
We're coming, guys. We're coming.
Couple days out. We'll see
King
y'all.
Seat is on the way. Let's go.
And with that being said, we'll see y'all next time.
In the King Seat.